What is up, guys? Wraec is here with another live stream. And actually, on my main this time, another questions in chat. Chat is astonishingly lively already. So Lursen in there, Axe, Donkey Baller is there, Virboshi, Skillful Atlas, Waffles, Gree, and Sevier. Butchering all those names once again, but that's how we do it. Barrett, nice that you're here, mate. Hope you guys can hear me well. Well, we are actually on our way to do some summons. I kind of thought about doing the summoning event and going in there for real. And yeah, going for top 20 basically, because I thought that would be fun. That would be really fun, I think. And then, yeah, well, I don't want to say reality caught up to me, but I looked at it and I thought like, man, that's insane. Look at those numbers. Basically, first guy already at 11k. And I mean, like, this event is still going on for 4 days. 4 days! I remember Jesus having like 12k points. And Barrett here actually renewing his membership. That's a good decision. Actually, I just released a few members only videos. There is one video for members only that I just released that is in the preview for members only of Doom Terminator Vulcan in Flame Shrine, and one with Doom Terminator Vulcan in Star Expedition, which is quite insane. It's available for members only. And I want to thank Barrett for now the 2 months memberships. Quite insane. Thanks, mate. Compare that to the Huawei server. I would compare that to the Huawei server if it wasn't that on regular Android devices the bloody leaderboard wouldn't work. Leaderboard doesn't work on normal Android devices, so I can't really check where they are. I plan to go top 20 on Amazon though. That is what we are going to do, but here, check this out. It's 11k. Jesus had like 12k, I think, on the first event, which all the people consider insane. We have 4 more days to go. And then we scroll down. We find no 7 here, which I hope he can stay in there. So devastating if you just get the B+. And at place 20, there's actually, I don't even know what's his name. Like, I rode with him a second ago. Let's say Nairo. He is there, and he's at 4,000 points already. 4,000 points. That is already quite an insane number. I mean, you're going to see my points after doing, like, the 100 Awakenings of Jahra. And at this point, I thought like, well, I don't like the idea of me going in there, then reaching, let's say, place 18, like this guy, and then noticing the points going up. And every day this will be the case, because there is somebody here at place 21, at place 22, and those guys, they want to go back into top 20, and they will give up at the last moment. And then, right at the end, the last 2-3 hours, you just have to keep summoning. You have to keep summoning, stay in there, because the other people will catch up. So, I don't like the idea of being pressured into spending. I spend, but I want to spend at my pace. So not when the game decides that now is the time to go and spend on the game because, hey, somebody else will pass you and then you won't get any reasonable loot. Because the difference between a B+ and an A- crystal is so huge. B+ is a 1 in 20 to get an A-, and A-, well, it's guaranteed to be an A-, and it's like 10 times the value, so that's quite insane. Is Archer going to participate? As far as I know, he isn't. Any good in first 229 points you did? We can check that out. I think not on the main. Wait, wrong event. Wrong event. Soul Awakening Galas here. I think I didn't. We got 3, we got 10, we got 8, 14, 2, 3, 2, no. And then like nothing. And so not even a B- in the first points. Not even a C+, not even a C. So horrible luck on the main. If you come check out my last video, hi Scalo, nice that you're here, mate. If you check out my last video on the Amazon series, we got a video on the Amazon series where I did the summons there for basically the same rewards. And if you compare the rewards, that's actually an insane difference, because we got like C, we got like C+, we got 2 B tiers on the Amazon series. That's empty on my main. So I'm pretty eager to see what we can actually do with the Jahras. Already got a decent amount of people in here. That's quite nice. So I reckon we go into my back. I already prepared the Jahras. We just have to check it out. There are the Jahras actually. 94 copies. The other 6 are already in my bag. So it will indeed be 100 copies, and with that we summoned those. And by the way, those were from those Transcendence copy selection chests. I basically had 110 of those, which is quite insane. I cleaned up Shadow a little bit, so we don't really have to deal with any other heroes that are in there. So we just have Jahras, basically. It's just Jahras. It's quite insane. Any luck getting an ace so far? Micro Ice, we haven't started summoning yet. We are still in the phase of greeting, a little bit explaining, a little bit of talk, and checking out who's in here, who's going to join. So, still quite happy. This looks insane. Yeah, this really looks insane, doesn't it? And we are going to awaken all of those. We are going to awaken all of those. So that is... Where is Bren and Skylo? No idea. No idea. Just got B Mockman on main and B Jahra on alt. That's nice. I got a B Russell. B Russell is great. It's like, he's a tenant for Jahra and Asmodel, I think. And for one of those, he was like the best slot 1 tenant. I'm not sure if it was Jahra, if it was EOS or if it was ATD. Not quite sure. Yo, something stupid. Nice that you're here. Okay. I say we now go ahead. We start our summons because that will still take quite a while. We will summon with regular Starry for the start. I got some of the pink stuff. The pink stuff I still think gives better summons. I'm not sure. We can't obviously prove it, and I don't think really it's the case. But on the Amazon series, we got good stuff from the pink Starry. So let's see if the pink Starry is good here as well. We obviously have the retiring event, so that will be something. I wrote down all the summons I already did. And we are going to see how the distribution of the summons will be after we did the 100 copies. So that is something we'll see. You have 1.5% chances to get an A100 with 100 summons. Is that the case? I didn't watch for it. Are you going for top 20? No, I'm not. I just want to do summons. And I thought, well, when we do summons, let's do them on stream. So let's go. So, first summon. Wouldn't it be insane if we just got like a superb copy at the beginning? Like just the first one, instant 8 here. No, obviously not. That's the main account. So like you guys are used to Amazon serious luck. This is not the case here. This is main account. If we get a B tier, we are probably already lucky. So yeah, that refund will be crazy. Yeah, we will get a lot of contract Starry back. This will be the case. Well, not so much if we keep summoning E and E+. But the good thing is, we can summon them very fast. Because there are just Jahras in here. We don't have to scroll anywhere. We just take the next copy and the next and the next and the next and throw them all in there. So I guess that is pretty good. Amazon luck goes brr? I don't think so. I don't think so. Next one is C. We will see. It is? What is it? It is? C-, but that was true. Excalibur with the predictions here. I think you're a bit... we have a bit of stream delay, so probably you see the one before that. But for me, it was right. I saw your comment and then I summoned the C-, so that is already quite good. So starting off pretty well. Yeah, sadly we can't do like the Gamba stuff that we can do on Twitch here, which is a little bit sad. I like those Twitch predictions. That's like a feature YouTube really should put in here. We don't really have that. I mean, what can I do? Start a question on. Well, there are some things that I can do. I can ask questions to you guys. But it's not that fun. It's not that fun. I mean, like on Twitch you can gamble. That is a lot of fun, but like the other stuff, I'm not sure. That's not that much fun. I'm just asking you guys a question. I mean, I can see your reactions in chat. I know what you guys are thinking. So, I'm probably the best average summon that we can get as a D+. If we get a lot of D+, that will actually be quite good. We obviously want a high roll. No questions asked. We want a high roll. Yeah, no Gamba. No Gamba here. It's a little bit stupid. You can get software that makes YT the exact same as Twitch with all the features. I will look into that. Oh, that was a green one. C+. Oh, that's quite good. I mean, those are... For the first few summons, those are quite great. Those are quite great summons. I think the 9th copy of Jahra would be a decent copy. The 9th one? I have no idea. We will first do, I think, 25 or something like that. Or 26, and then I think we can retire a little bit. We will see the statistics later of what we really summoned. And obviously it's all about getting that one giant summon. Got myself an A. I want to have an A too. Give me some of your luck, mate. That would be quite insane. The good 1-speed Jahra. 1 speed. Give me some more green summons. We get some C tiers though, which is quite good. C-. C- is, by the way, a bit strange at the moment, because C- is the first tier that doesn't get double retiring. So C- is actually worse in retiring than D+, which is weird, but it's the case at the moment. And we can get to 10k retiring bonus contract starry, so that's quite great. I'm still looking forward to that. By the way, I haven't actually gotten any A tiers. Well, I mean the Vulcan. The Vulcan I summoned from B+ crystal, so that was kind of great. But beyond that, like, I've not really summoned an A tier myself. Skylo, no member for 4 months! Quite insane. I bestow great luck upon the next 3 summons, so let's see if Skylo can give us some great luck. The Skylo luck, here it is coming. Well, that is, I mean, that's good retiring, isn't it? That's E+ at least. So A+, E+ is good. E+ is good. That's some retiring value. So let's see. 2 more left of Skylo's good luck. Again, they look all the same. They look all the same. All the Skylo luck copies look the same, starting off with some yellow crystal and then 2 blues. Well, not this one. Well, this one gets 2 yellow crystals. I think that was a good start. Devilman with the $10, let's get that A tier. I sure hope so, my friend. I sure hope that we can go ahead and get that A tier. If we can't, I will buy one. I actually already have 1 copy in the auction house I'm interested in for Jahra, because I want to have a Jahra. I kind of got people, at least Jesus as well, addicted to control immunity offset. We are hunting that control immunity offset, because you can now get so much control immunity offset from star spawns, and that's actually quite cool. And now I want to have an A Jahra with control immunity offset, so that would be quite nice. And there is one in the auction house, so I'm thinking I might go for that. Okay, back to back here with the purple crystals. Actually some value here. Not like I got any good copy yet. By the way, my copy of Jahra is horribly bad. It's horribly bad. Awakening is really addicting. I got away from it, I have to say. Usually I don't do any... Oh, horrible copy. I don't do any Awakening on my main beyond going for events. The last time I actually did Awakenings was when they released. And back in the day, it was well worth going for Awakenings. Like, if you took all of your copies and threw them in there, you went out with money. You had like... I could sell C tier SFX for like 500 starry. It was insane. You could sell everything. And everything that you got... I filled up my auction house every day. Every day. And all the listings were always full, and I sold everything. I even sold for buyout and everything, and it sold for 500, 600 gems, so that was insane. Accidentally misclicked a Valentino copy instead of Xeon, got it with B with a -speed block and damage reduction. That's quite cool. But on that note, I have to show you something, Devilman. I have a Valentino too. So we are Valentino bros now. You have insane Valentino, I have an insane Valentino. And by the way, this guy, I have to build him. I saw this copy, I had to get this copy. I had to get this copy. There was like no other choice. This copy's like insane. It's like haste speed, control immunity, also control precision. I really want to make a build with that. It's like having a small Starving Jahra core on the team. And then with CI offset, what we just talked about, I think that can be really fun. And I'm eager to see if I can bring Valentino into the meta. If I can bring Valentino into the meta, that would be insane. Yeah, I didn't summon that, I bought that. I have to say, for my shame, I bought that. And it was in the auction house, and the problem was I went into the OP Discord with that, and I was so proud of having this Valentino copy, and everybody was like, why did you buy a Valentino copy? Mate, why did you buy a Valentino copy? And I was like, yeah, okay, might not have been the best idea, but I saw the copy, and you guys say it in chat as well. It's so beautiful. It's like the perfect stats. If you have like a B plus Valentino copy and you wanted to make, say, put the perfect stats on it, like you went to DH and you bribed some guy and said like, make me the perfect Valentino copy. This is what it comes out. This is what comes out. This is like the perfect Valentino copy, I think. So, a VT streamer used to stream on Twitch uses all of the software. His name is Ludwig. Might be a good place to start if he has all linked or something. I know the guy, yeah. Well, not personally, but I know Stream obviously is famous. I will check that out. So, still a few more summons to go, so I think we just go ahead and continue with the never-ending stream of actual Jahra Summons. For how much did you get it for? I think the dude started out with... Whoa, look at that copy. It's like nearly a min roll. I think he started off with like 2,500 and then he went down, and I didn't buy it for 2,500. I bought it for like, I think 1,200, 1,300, something like that. And I thought it was quite cool. I think the guy's still waiting for me to do a video. I think he saw my name. He probably knows that I'm going to make a video. SS Balrog, I tried, it was an S tier Balrog, not an SS Balrog. I tried to buy it, and if I got it, we would have actually gone for top 20. But I didn't get it, so we just do this. And I think that's cool as well. He and Karma are my two favorite heroes. Karma is cool as well. Yeah, he's quite cool. He's like a Flame Shrine enemy, and I think that is kind of nice as well. So, I wonder how much Starry we actually get back from retiring. The thing is, I planned this in a way that I wanted to track the Starry cost of what we did. Look at this. We got 2 E- here already. So, we are going to retire, by the way, all of the Starving Jahra copies. Everything B tier and below. Well, we keep B tier. If we get like a good B tier, we keep that. Everything below, we will definitely not keep. Lursen with the legendary support, becoming a member here. That's definitely insane. Definitely link your Discord to your YouTube account. There is a tutorial on Google if you can find that. If you link that, you automatically get a role on my Discord server. It takes a few minutes once you do it, but you get an automatic role, and you can check out all the videos that I made for members only. Those are not yet listed on the channel. This is still a feature YouTube is working on, but definitely check that out, get your role, and then you can check out all of the videos. And thanks for the support, mate. You should get at least a B+ with A stats. We will see. A meteors are pretty rare. Barrett with the $1. Thanks for the support, mate. I really appreciate it. It's actually a nice card that you put behind that. That's really nice. Thanks, mate. Maybe retire now so you don't spend paid Starry Gems. Yeah, exactly. That's my thought as well. I retire as much as I can. We are not going to keep any C or C+. I'm not going to be able to sell that. Let's be real about it. I'm not going to be able to sell that. So we just spent 2,500 Starry and we got 1,600 back. So that's not bad, I would say. Isn't it? It's quite nice. Good luck, I'm heading out. And thanks for being here, Barrett. Made me quite happy that you found the time to join. Thanks, mate. Ciao, Valentino and Balrog Trans coming soon. Wraec has secret information. That would be nice. Honestly, Valentino as the Transcendence hero would have been, I think, one of my favorites, actually. Like, I think my most favorite Transcendence hero, if they ever put one of the old heroes in there again, I think it would be Sigmund. Sigmund is still like one of the heroes I like the most, and I think is very cool. Then again, counterattack in the meta is always a little bit annoying. But still, I think Sigmund would be an awfully cool Transcendence hero, and with a tendency to actually make Transcendence heroes from warrior class. There are a lot of warriors, if you didn't notice that yet. I mean, that would not be too unlikely. So we kind of have to see how that works out. Wraec is no more SFX enjoyer. I am absolutely an SFX enjoyer. Oh, another C tier, C- here. Absolutely an SFX enjoyer. So I actually upgraded all the tenants for my SFX. They are all T5. I think the Fiona is still on the way to T5. We get a more optimal tenant for slot 2. That is going to happen, and she's already at like 16, 17 million attack. So that's quite nice. I think I got a fair share of resources invested in that SFX already, and it will be quite insane. Faithblade would look cool as Transcendence Hero. Faithblade has a very interesting skill set. I think that brings me an idea for a video. I think that would be quite cool. Like making a video just about the old heroes. I think a lot of people are no longer aware of the weird design choices the age made with old heroes. I could think like, maybe I could make a video like top 3 old heroes or top 3 weirdest skills for old heroes. Something like that. I think that would be quite cool. But because in the past they used to put things like in their... And they do that again with Transcendence Heroes a little bit. They used to put things in there like stun immunity, horrify immunity, and all of that stuff. And that was like just passive skills. And that was quite regularly done by them. And that's also the case why I think Faithblade is stun immune or something. I think something like that was in there. So that is interesting. Your thumbnail had red comments. Get some red comments. I would love to, Donkey. I would love to. I'm doing my best. Keep in mind, I can't manipulate it in any way. If I was affiliated with the age or had somebody to bribe there, maybe we could make it happen, but I don't think so. This Awaken event is one of the best in my opinion. I awakened on 3 accounts so far, and all 3 with only 400 CSG. I have gotten 200 points. And good luck, Sia. Thanks for the $5, Barrett. And I think you are right. That's indeed quite a nice event for low spenders and free to play. And I think if they did do that again, it could bring some kind of meta where you collect your free summons and keep some D heroes, keep something like that in your back to just be ready for an event with double retire, and then put all of this in there and then fulfill the event. I think that could be something interesting, and an interesting event definitely to work towards, and something they should do regularly. I think this double retire stuff, the age should just confirm that they do that regularly now and then just do that on summoning events. I think that's a cool way to do it. What do I do as my job? I work for the government in Germany. I said that on some streams already, but I work for the government actually. Cleared SL25 Forest on my main Vesa and Freya. Vesa was running Melodic and 1.8 million attacks, so quite nice, Devilman. I think we still do that with the panda strategy, right? I think panda strategy is still full meta with like was it 3 pandas? I'm not quite sure how the team was. I cleared it way back with just Vesa, and then Freya came along. Freya made it a lot easier. Freya is just like a great support. It's the greatest support. It's the best combination, I think, of Transcendence Heroes. The best synergy to Transcendence Heroes have. You have like Vesa and you have Freya, and they work so great together. They work so great together. Honestly, still one of the best stats to go for. We now have some powerhouse heroes like Mockman and Vulcan, and they make it a bit easier. And we have our first green meteor, and our second green meteor. But like B- attack, C+, I thought we get some nice things out of here. But I guess that is a good start already. And I think we should also retire a little bit again, so that we don't use up too much of that bloody wonderful normal story. No, I'm not. I'm not T. I have an office job, so that is all of it. I won't specify it anymore. This is alright. I have an alright job. I make good amount of money, so I'm happy with that. So C-, C+. And from the 1600 star, we actually got 1000 back. And it's insane how much you can like recycle the story. And it's often the case for accounts that they run out of copies before they run out of starry. At least the guy with the deep pockets. After SFX and Mockman, Vulcan looks like the best option for an 80 hero. Yeah, Vulcan is insane. Vulcan is insane in some situations, like if you want a clear campaign, Vulcan is definitely one of the best options, if not the best. And I guess for Vortex and stuff, that is the same. But like for some things like Aspen Dungeon, I think he's not that great. I don't like him in SE, I don't like him in Flame Shrine, so Vulcan certainly has some disadvantages. But Mockman is great. You could also go for something for Star Expedition. take like a Ferric Investor or something, or an LFA, that would also be an option. SSM versus DTV, help please. I would say Star Swordsman Mockman is the most solid option for a lot of things. If you want to have some hero that has peak performance in PvP and campaign and Void Vortex, I would say go DTV. But that is like the way I think you could do it. Pink Starry is rigged? I think so. I still think Pink Starry is rigged. I can't prove it though, but like the first summons that we got were again so good, and we did the first 25 summons with Pink Starry. So again, that was also the case. Nowadays we do most of the summons that I do on YouTube and everything on the Amazon account. Like the Amazon account does much more summons than the main account, but still, if you think about it, on the Amazon account we saw one red meteor. It was just one for the Armorer copy that we still use. And on the main, I think I just saw it with the B+ crystal, where we got the A1 minus Vulcan, which was quite insane. And that was about it. So that's quite hefty. And another C copy here. C- again. They have it with the C- copies. Give me some C tier at least. What's just joined? What's the highest you've got so far? I think it's C+. I think it's C+. Go check achievements if you haven't already. There may be Starry there. No. We do a lot of summons on the main still. It's not that as much as on Amazon, but I got everything up until S tier. So if we got an S tier, I would get Starry. And that is about it. And that is about it. I think there are no other achievements, are there? No. As you can see, nothing here. Oh, we get some chests. Yeah, I forgot about that. Let's just keep it. We will collect them later and see how many we get. That will be quite cool as well. Did you get something good till now? No, sadly not. So no red comments yet, exactly. He's got an 80 already. That would be nice, but sadly not. Maybe we get an S tier. That would be insane. Let's get an S tier. Easy. If Ragnarok can do it, so can I. Easy going. Though I heard the S tier meteors look pretty similar to the D yellow meteors. I saw it on Jesus' video actually, if I think about it now. And yeah, they're a little bit darker, but you just don't expect them. So I think a lot of people that actually get an S tier mistake it for a D tier till they actually see the numbers. And I would say that could absolutely happen to me. So if you don't see me reacting once there is actually an orange meteor, so I probably thought it was a D tier. Isn't just buying copies cheaper than summons? Yes. But once in a while, I actually feel like doing some summons. Maybe only to remind me again that it's not a good idea. If it's just that. No 8-year clickbait reported. This is not done. Maybe we get one. So that would still be an option. I think we are going to use some Starry. Like 1,000 Starry or something. That would be alright. So, a lot of blue stuff here actually. Is this the main account? Yeah, this is the main account. The main account is the only account where I have the resources to actually get like 100 Jahra copies. That wouldn't be possible on Amazon. Ugh! That's ugly. You're going to do again meme insane hero like your Ithaka? It's hard to actually do something like Ithaka, like a maxed Ithaka. I haven't done an Ithaka video in a while because it's now so hard to actually get attack and stuff on it. If I want to do an Ithaka video now, it has to be interesting. And if I do an Ithaka video, I think we are now looking at having T5 tenants. And if I don't have T5 tenants, I feel like it's not worth going for Ithaka because it will be mediocre. It will be mediocre. And I don't want to do mediocre. I want to show you guys the pinnacle, like this stuff that is up there on top, the best of the best attack, the best damage. If that is possible, I want to do it. And for Ithaka, that would mean having T5 tenants. And having T5 tenants, I calculated it once, it needs like 75 soul symbols. 75 soul symbols is what I would need to do that. And you know for yourself, it's like they are rare. We don't get them from events. I don't get them. I have no guy at the age I can write that sends me some soul symbols to make such a video possible. So the thing is, I can't afford to make that video, which is sad. I would want to. I would really want to do that. Yeah, we are going to retire in a second. I would really want to do that, but it's like, it's just not possible. It's just not possible to get the proper attack on there. I could like V4 some heroes, but it's not worth it. We don't get proper damage numbers out there. And if we go into Flame Shrine, I could just put my Ferric Investor in there, do 700 trillion, and that would be the essence of it. And then we could say, okay, like, and then put Ithaca in there and do 20 trillion. And who wants to see 20 trillion Ithaca damage? We did that already. We can't do much more now without the proper soul symbols, and that's certainly not possible. 8-tier Chrome on? I would sure hope so. Yeah, I expected that, Skylar. I expected to drop below that. I planned like 5k Starry or something for that. So it's alright. If we do it in 5k Starry, it's good. If we take a bit more, it's good. If we get a proper copy, it's good. That's horrible. If that was B-, we could think about keeping that with the nice speed, but that's like not enough. How much damage do you do in Star Expedition? I was one of the best hitters in Omega Project for some time. It was like top 5 at least or something. But I have since fallen down. I didn't build one of the heroes that is required to do proper damage now. Since then I've mainly restricted myself to clearing heroes that nobody else wants to touch. So like between 70 and 60% of boss life nobody really wants to attack because the fire isn't active and yeah, the LFA can't really do proper damage yet. So I'm mainly attacking there at those points and clearing stuff for other people. So I think I place 11, 13 or something now and do like 400, 500 trillion, something like that, in those suboptimal times, I would say. So it's alright. It's alright, but it's not like insane. I did over 1 quadrillion actually way back. I think I was actually the first in Omega Project to do that. But yeah, I've since then no longer did that. I did that with the LFA, and I sold the LFA actually. So it's a little bit hard to do that again. Who bought that S-Gurky? I'm actually not sure who bought that. Does Jesus have that? I have no idea. I have no idea if Jesus has that. Or if Sorb gets it. Something like that is often bought by Sorbitol. But I don't know if he got that. Because he already has like an A Gurky, so like he wouldn't need it, I think. I'm not sure if he got it. Jesus bought it. Okay. Quite insane. I mean, like, A Gurky is obviously insane. You could put like, I mean, like, can you afford to put a Demon Bell on an S Gurky? I'm not sure. If you have the proper roll with damage reduction, maybe. And that would be quite insane to have another DB on team with silence immunity on the Gurky. That would be quite insane. D+, finally. One of the best retired copies in low tier. There it is. We do 2 more summons, then we retire again, and then we continue. I think someone broke the damage record with 20 mil attack Ferric Investor. That would probably be DT. DT is like super focused on Ferric Investor, and he has, I think, the strongest Ferric Investor in the game right now. And he does insane damage in Star Expedition. It's like he's carrying core basically. He's so insane. He's so insane. Does so insane damage. And if you guys know Ace, was a YouTuber for a short amount of time, I think. If you guys know him, just tell him that you are a big fan of DT and that all the damage DT does, and he will be very jealous. Good day, Daiko! Happy that you're here, mate. Happy that you got to see the stream. Are we on a good way? We are actually on a good way of ending the stream before MK starts. I want to end that before IHXC. Yeah, right. I want to end that before that. So we are going to see what happens. We didn't get anything good yet. We didn't even get a B tier. So that's quite horrible. That's like main account luck. And that's also the reason why I never summon on the main account. I mean, we didn't spend much, but we also didn't get a lot out of it. So I think it's last like 15 summons, something about that. Looks like it. I didn't count it. It's probably a little bit less even. But we also really didn't spend much to summon 100 heroes, so that's quite alright. We can do some other stuff still. I just want to finish before IHXC starts. That's the main part. If we finish before 7, that's alright. And then you guys can go watch IHXC. There is an IHXC live. I think it starts at 7. Yeah. I think I would have far less viewers if it already started. Still, like, I love that MK does that. I love that MK does that IHXC. Could it just called another name? 10 Star Cup. Let's call it 10 Star. Let's call it 10 Star Cup. Otherwise, I'm getting confused. I love that he does that. I love competitive PvP, and it's a nice way of doing this. So, of course, it's a little bit different in the sense that the rules are quite strict and that he just allows 10 stars. But it's interesting what happens if you just allow 10 stars and don't allow for T5 or some other stuff like that. It's interesting what happens then. And I yesterday watched it and I saw like there was a meme team and it really destroyed. That was insane, actually. Like seeing a meme destroy in 2023 is insane. DTV, is he good in SE? No, he's not, Maslina. Sadly is not. He's decent, but he's not that great. So a little bit like Mockman in SE. So not like the best hero. Okay, I think we are going to retire and then we are going to do the rest of the summons. For a second, I thought there might be like one, there might be an S tier summon. But like, I think if you compare that to Amazon, that was like very unlucky. Very unlucky summons here. But yeah, we are not done. Those are the last 6. We actually did 94 summons already. And those are the last 6. So, let's see. Last 6. Last 5 coming up after that. And we actually didn't use a whole lot of Starry. I think, how much did we use? We started at 43, so we still did use a fair bit. Okay. Still used like 4k. But it's in budget, so it's alright. It's alright. Best so far was C+. Yeah, that's ridiculous, right? I mean, if this was Amazon, we would summon that an S tier easily. It was been easily an S tier. No questions asked would that have been an S tier on here. And like probably 3 A tiers on the way to it. Easily 3 A tiers on the way to it. Skylo. Stop it, mate. I want Karma to be the next Transcendence and that they go back to older heroes because the SCC and healing would be so good in Void Campaign. Yeah, going back to older heroes would be kind of interesting, I have to say. It would be kind of cool. Didn't even get a B-, that's so sad. Yes, so much for streamer luck, right? So much for streamer luck. Okay, let's retire so that we don't take any more of the story. And then we have our last copy of Starving Jahra, actually. There she is. Do you think that's the A tier, guys? I want to hear some predictions. Is this Starving Jahra going to be an A tier? I mean, if it's going to be a B tier, what are the chances, actually? 1.62%, so... I mean, like, we should have gotten at least 1 B- in here. 20 more? We could, but... I don't know. I really wish there was a pity system in summoning. Yeah. I mean, like... It's difficult. It's difficult. I think a pity system for an A- would be an option. But where would you put it? Where would you place it? Currently, the summoning chances are also regulating the market a little bit. So if you made the pity system too low, then you would just spam the market and then you wouldn't need it anymore. So that's a little bit difficult. No, do a queen. We have to do the 100 Starving Jahra. No way around that. One of my alts got to 200 points without getting any E- or E. That's insane. That's insane. B+ with 2 reds, C-, D-, E+, C precision, C, B+, B-. Yeah, we will do that count. I recorded all of the summonings I did before, and we will see how really the distribution of the 100 Starving Jahras looked. 500 for A-. Okay, let's see. Let's see, guys. Last summon of Starving Jahra. Let's go. Let's go. And we get the blue. Obviously. Finishing on an E+ here. And goodbye, E+. We still get bonus story, though. which is quite interesting. Okay. Next thing, let's claim all of those chests. How many do we get? We get 28 Transcendence copy selection chests. Okay, I think it's, now that we did 100 summons, we are at 794 points, by the way, if somebody cares for that. We just did 100 summons. I think I was at like 200, 209, something around that before, and now we are at 794. Actually, obviously still in rank 100 plus still. So it's 794. Soul Awakening Gala, you guys said you care for that. Okay. Let's see. Let's see how much we actually got. So that is 8, that is 33, that is 34. And then we have 39. And we have 10. We have 5. And 832. And beyond that, nothing. Okay. So, from the 100 Starwing Jahras, 5 of them were E-. 23 of them were E+. We have 26... Oh, no, 23 were E, 26 were E+. Then we have 25 at D-. We got 8 at D. We got 2 at D+. We got 6 at C-, and we got 3 C and 2 C+. So that is the distribution. You would be 8th on Amazon server with that. With that much, they are already so high on Amazon server. I'm actually I'm afraid I might actually not get top 20 this time on Amazon server, because they go high on there as well. It's kind of insane this time. Skylo will report for the fake thumbnail. I think so too. I think so too. Yeah, so let's compare this to the distribution of the RNG a little bit. Okay, wait, no, that's wrong. If we compare that, we got an E-, we got 5 E-. That's about right. Then we got 23 E, I mean, rather close. 26 E+, is also alright. We got 25 here. That fits basically. Then we got 8, it's 9.2%, we could have gotten one more. 2 D+ is actually, that's a little bit weird. Okay, statistic, it's a little bit far off. We got 6 C- though, and this is over average. And then 3, and then 2. So we are actually in the normal odds. It's pretty much normal odds, what we got. So we weren't particularly unlucky, we just got about normal odds. I would say slightly worse, slightly, ever so slightly, but that wasn't even particularly unlucky. That was normal RNG. That was about normal RNG. We are left with 39,185 Starry Gems and a grand total of 310 contract Starry Gems. We had 0 contract Starry Gems before, and let me calculate that for a second before we continue. Minus that is actually, what do we have? We used 4,410 Starry Gems. So that is what we used. 4,410 Starry Gems for 100 summons. We are left with 310 Starry Gems, which could be another 3 summons. Okay. That's about it. If you buy an A tier, it's not clickbait anymore. You think so? I got a message. I'm not reading messages on stream. You guys should know by now. I have one that I check out. I mean, I think I might buy this one. I think I might buy this one. I think that's a good copy. It's like A tier. It has a decent price. The roll is not what I'm looking for, but it's like skill damage Defier. It's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah, I mean, like, what do you consider bad? If we got like this, the expected result. So it's, I can't say it's bad. Bad would be if we got like I don't know, 50 E minus. That would be bad. Of course, I would have rather seen like a B copy. I would rather seen like an A copy. But we didn't get particularly unlucky. So we got like what was expected. I would do it, but it's display phase. I can't. So nothing I can do actually. Let's check that out. What else do we have on display? I want to see display. I somehow think that if we went to the Amazon server now and I did one summon, that this summon would just be a B plus or something and just completely be better than everything. So you would have to see. It's my message, it's not rude or something. If it's a message from Daiko, it's probably, I don't know, something weird. Is it something weird, Daiko? If I show that on stream, I'll probably be both embarrassed, right? Probably some Star Alchemist Home stuff that he sent in there. You need to be in 100. I mean, like from the chances, yeah, it would be normal to get like 1B and 0.5 A, 1B minus, nearly 2. So in that sense, we got unlucky. Daiko's asking you out for dates. He does that every day. He does that every day. It's just funny. It's just funny, he says. I'm not trusting him. I'm not trusting him. At all. At all when he says that. Can we save that? Do we have anything to save that? Any copy that we could summon? That would be kind of cool. Why don't I have any copies of any good heroes? Yeah, Varuk Investor. We can do 3 more, I don't mind using up the contract story. And we still have bonus contract story. So as long as we have that, we can still do some summons. I don't have any good heroes that I could use for that though. We have this. What's this? That's Aronia in there. Well, I don't really need an Aronia. I mean, let's get a Mockman. Let's do 5 more from Mockman. A Mim, no, let's not do trash tier summons, please. We don't do trash tier summons. We just do proper summons. We get our good copies if it's possible, and if it's not possible, then yeah, then it's not possible. Do try Mockman. His luck is dope. So you guys think we get good Mockman now? Oh, well, let's see. Screenshots from Amazon Leaderboard sent on Discord. That's nice. Thanks, mate. Oh! Again, stop. Oh, that's trolling. Guys, come on. That's trolling. That's trolling. That's just trolling. It's like just C+. We didn't even get the D. We didn't even get the B minus. So so we are against gambling on this stream, and you should not gamble. And that is the message of this video. We will retire that. There's no way I actually sell that. And back to the expected results. It's not even B minus, mate. It's bloody C+. It's bloody C+. It gives us 150 starry gems. Actually 200? 200! I was sure this will happen. I mean, like, it's not even enough that they don't give us a B minus. No, they have to give us some troll copy. Some troll copy that that is close to B minus, but not quite. But isn't quite. So that is the weirdest part of it. That is really the weirdest part of it. At least we get some D stuff. D minus, that's good. D minus, always good. Dark heroes have better luck, I don't know. I mean, like on the Amazon server, certainly. Most certainly, yeah. But I don't think anything on this account has any luck. I'm pretty sure there is just no chance at all. Oh, wait, wrong faction. This one. Okay, let's go. What happened? No Jahras left. We are done. We did 100 Jahras. That was the idea of the video. The idea of the video was we do 100 Jahras, and now I just do some summons to just do some more summons because I feel like doing some Mockmans. I wonder how much we actually got from the retire event. How much bonus retire? We got 3,500 bonus retiring contract story, which is quite nice. Imagine like 3,500 bonus retiring contract story. And that is, by the way, that's something that is pretty impactful for the people doing the Soul Awakening session, because once you max that at 10k, yeah, it's done. No more bonus contract story. And we don't run on out of Jahras on this account. If we want to have more Jahras, we get more Jahras. But that's about it. I mean, like, we are going to end up on the stream in like 10 minutes. So, I mean, is there something else you guys want to see? Is there something else you guys want to see? I don't think I currently have a proper setup account. Oh, actually have the Fiona at T5 already. I bought a better Fiona, actually, as tenant for the SFX. And I also bought this absolutely insane Inosuke. This Inosuke is so bloody insane. That's a B+, keep that in mind. Did you do Star Expedition? Not yet. Jesus asked me actually to wait, because he wanted to do some stuff with ALFA and we were just in the lower percentages of the boss. We are going to reach X5 boss this time. Quite insane, actually. He could buy another 100 Jahras with Relic. Yeah, we have like 6,600 golden relics. So yeah, the option would be there. The option would be there, but then again, we also have 46 Transcendence copy selection chests left. So yeah, we could do some more stuff if we wanted to. But the thing is, wait, don't you have two X100 yet? You mean like the levels? Those level 100s? The problem is I don't have spirit. So like if you check that out, we have 654 million spirit. That would not be even enough to reach level 40 here. It's not about the X material, actually. I have 2,700 X stone, so I could easily have to level 100 if I had the spirit. A Vulcan in campaign plus Vortex action videos. The problem is I maxed campaign and I maxed Vortex, so I can't attack anything in either of those game modes. iOS Top Guild reached X5 too? That's nice. 5 more Mockmans. 5 more Mockmans. I'm not sure we can. I mean, like, we are now at 60. We have nothing more to retire. So I think it's a good place to stop, actually. I'm not going to show Daiko's message. I mean, the red point is annoying, but I'm not going to show Daiko's message. Save the relics. I'm doing that, Cone. I'm actually saving the relics for cores. I think at one point DH might introduce cores. And if it's not like in general, it might be an event. It might actually be an event where they just say, okay, we now put cores inside. Have fun. You can buy one of every core, and then I will have relics, and I will be happy to do so. And also, I think it looks fancy. And I want to see 10k relics, and I think that's quite cool. Just seeing the 10k relics. And I think I have some weird goals now on this account. Like, I want to go for 10k relics, and I have this stuff, and I really want to see that at 100,000, and it's quite insane. So, yeah, that is also stuff. One Hot Daddy S model? Ah, come on. For you, Starbit, we do one S model. If I have an S model. If I don't have an S model, I'm not going to use a chest to get one. We have an S model. So, one S model for Mr. Starbit. And then we are going to see what is going to happen. Yeah, and we are getting closer to actually ending the stream here. With this summon, this will be the last summon that we do. Do you do Star Arena? No, I don't. That S model is not lucky as well. That S model is really not lucky as well. We are getting closer to the end of the stream. Keep in mind, guys, if you want to support the channel in any way, check out memberships. We have memberships on the channel active. It's a little bit like a Twitch sub, but you get stuff, which is nice. You can get extra videos. We have video on DTV in Star Expedition. We have video on DTV in Flame Shrine for members. There will be a new video for members coming up in a few days, I think, about the Eternal Evolution stuff. Not about Eternal Evolution itself, but why it's no longer on the channel and why we actually ended the cooperation there and there are no videos anymore. And I will tell you guys the story of that in a video. So if you care for that, check that out. You also get a fancy role on Discord, fancy name, and are visible in chat. So that's quite cool. And yeah, I think was a spontaneous stream. I was quite happy that we had 200 people at one point. We peaked at like 203 people, I think. Yeah, 203 people. So that's quite insane. I think, I'm not quite sure, but it might just be the highest amount of viewers we had at the same time. Might just be the highest amount of viewers we had at the same time. So that's actually quite insane. Thanks for that, guys. Yeah, get cool green name like Skylo. Get the cool green name with the star behind that. I actually might replace those stars. Those are like for the stars you see behind Skylo's name. Those are like for every month that you subscribe, there's like a different symbol that you get. And that is the YouTube default. The YouTube default are those stars, and they are there in different colors. And I thought about getting somebody else. I left and didn't see the summons. You can always rewind YouTube streams and watch everything from the start again. It's no problem. And in a few minutes, once we end the stream, it will actually be available as a video on the channel. So you can check out the stream as a video on the channel as well, and watch like everything. So I'm not going to unlist that or something. There's no need to do that this time. So it will be available as a video on the channel. So in any way, guys, I wish you a great day. Teddy, you're coming in here. Teddy, we're just about to end the stream. 5 minutes, I think, still till IHXC starts. I'm not quite sure, but if you guys don't know that yet, MK is going to do IHXC, which is a tournament, 10-star tournament, 10-star heroes fighting each other. It's competitive PvP. People spend a lot of time making teams for that. It's like, I think, one of the best things we have in the idle heroes community. So definitely go to MKX Jump's channel, check that out. Check the IHXC out. It will be commented by MK. Yesterday it was Noah that commented. I think today is it Toad? I'm not sure. I don't want to say anything wrong. Oh, just hit the mic here. Don't want to say anything wrong. But check out MKX Jump. Check out the 10-star series, and make sure to have a nice day. And in any way, I wish you guys a great week, and we will see us in the next one.